tonight's game. St. Genevieve is hosting Grandview High School, and Grandview comes in with looks like a 1-2 record. They first two games of the season, they lost to DeSoto 35-36 in a close game, and then followed up at Arcadia Valley, losing 36-58. They won their last game, though, just the other night against Oak Ridge, 53-50. So a lot of their games have been pretty close so far, it looks like, in terms of their competition coming into tonight's game. St. Gen boasts a 3-1 record. They've beat Pacific 49-25 and Sullivan 44-34 before losing to Potosi 37-54. But getting back on the winning streak last night against Seckman, 41-38. So these two teams go head-to-head here tonight. Looking at their overall stats, St. Gen is averaging 42.8 points a game right now, and Grandview is averaging 41.3. So offensively, you know, it looks like we're putting a few more in the bucket, but it's still close. St. Gen, though, is allowing 37.8 points a game, and Grandview is allowing 48. So not a well balance on Grandview's part right now. Their defense is allowing a little more points than what they're scoring offensively, which, you know, doesn't make the best recipe for you know, wins. But it's early in the season, and like any coach can tell you, you're getting the kinks and the cobwebs out as you start the season out, and you bring in new girls and new schemes, and you try to figure out, you know, what's going to work best for the group that you got. St. Gen, looking ahead at kind of like the past and what they've done. You know, this group of seniors and the older upperclassmen who's kind of leading the way on their varsity. You know, starting out, they primarily were almost the starters their freshman year due to a lack of numbers. And in 2022, they boasted a record of only 5-19, you know, then they slowly progressed up their sophomore year. In 23, they were 9-15, and last year they finished at 13-15. So you see a steady increase in wins and consistency, and right now, you know, at a 3-1 record, they're already further along than what they've been, you know, so far in the last 3 years to start the season off with. So, you know, it looks like tonight they have a really good shot here at taking on the Eagles and maybe notching another win to go 5-1 before they hit the road. As the season progresses, it looks like going into next week they're going to start playing a few games away as they see West County this week. Actually, on Thursday they're going to be away, so that'll be their third game in you know, in 1 week. So their legs are probably going to be a little tired, I got a feeling. But you know, coming into next week on Monday, they'll see Arcadia Valley, and then Thursday they'll play Kingston. So a lot of games here real quick before the holidays and the Park Hills Christmas Tournament. Any thoughts?
No, not really.
That's my boy, Kyler. All right, so, you know, as we get ready to start this game, about 1:51 on the clock before they start calling the starters for tonight, I got a feeling, looking at yesterday's kind of win and what we saw from Seckman, who played man-to-man all night, you know, against St. Gen. St. Gen primarily pressed most of the night against them. It'll be interesting to see if that's going to be the method of madness that they're going to go with tonight and try to, you know, get a few quick turnovers early against this Grandview team. Grandview doesn't seem to have any massive height that I can see compared to last night, where Seckman had a couple girls who were pretty tall, and especially the one in the middle who got foul trouble there in the third quarter, which really impacted the game for Seckman and went to the Lady Dragons' advantage. We're going to take a pause here as we salute our country with the Star Spangled Banner. players.
Introducing tonight's starting lineups. First for the Grandview. Number 4, senior Catherine Wakeland. Number 5, sophomore Madison Pollock. Number 21, senior Katie Terrell. Number 24, senior Brooke Patterson. And number 32, senior Siggy Hurd. Defensive coach by Chris Eason, assisted by John. Starting for your Genevieve Dragons. At guard number 3, senior Sadie Grimminger. At guard number 13, senior Christy Rollins. At center field number 3, senior Marie Patton. At guard number 32, senior Kaden Cook. And at guard number 33, senior Chloe Staffen. Back to Coach Chris Genevieve and the two assistants.
All right. So starters are announced. Looks like we're going with Grimminger, Warren, App, Huck, and Staffen again tonight as we await the toss. Any predictions tonight, Kyler?
Yeah, I got us winning this one. I don't think it's going to be a tougher game per se, but definitely not as hard as the match yesterday. I think a big part of this game will be if Huck will. Yesterday she picked up a couple fouls early, so it was harder for us to play without her.
Good observation. And Staffen takes the ball to the top, passes to Warren sends it to Grimminger on the corner. Grimminger swings it back to Warren. Warren looks as they rotate the ball around. Looks like they're working. Looks like shot by Huck is an air ball, recovered by Grandview as Grandview slowly brings it up. St. John goes back into their patented 2-3 defense package. They come out, and they got a girl pick up the ball inside, looking for the outside shot here. Bounces, rebound by Staffen. Staffen looks to push, sends it to Grimminger far. Grimminger gets it stuffed and recovered by Grandview as Grandview takes over again and slows the pace down here. So Grandview working the ball around the perimeter here, trying to look for something inside on their two girls rotating through. So far they're trying to find the cutter as they come over. Kick ball, and that will be Grandview's ball out of bounds on the sideline. One thing about the beginning of a game, I tell you, if they don't score right off the bat, it feels like forever before somebody finally breaks the ice.
Oh, yeah. It was a good job by Staffen pushing the ball up in transition.
Absolutely. And shot missed. Staffen again gets the ball. She pushes it. She's looking to Grimminger again on the side. Grimminger looking underneath. Gives it back to Staffen at the three-point lane. She lights it up and hits it for three. And the ice is broken as Staffen hits a tray. And looks like they're going with a press, a 2-2-1 press here. Trying for a trap, going over the middle. And it was a little deflected. Staffen gets the steal on her knees, throws it out, gets it to App. App brings back to Huck and steals steal by Staffen on that one. Great job as St. John takes over again with the ball, swinging it around to Huck on the outside. Warren looking over to Staffen, who swings it out to App. App still trying to work it inside, brings it back to Warren, gives a fake, steps up, shoots to the inside, gives it back to Huck. Huck drives, trying to find Grimminger underneath, and the ball is bobbled a little, and then it is a jump ball. Jump ball goes to Grandview. So St. John sets up in their full court press here as they try to get a quick turnover, trying to go deep, stolen by Huck. Huck then penetrates, kicks it back out to Warren. Warren thinks about it, does a little fake, drives, kicks it back out to Staffen, who shoots another tray and nails it. Staffen on fire, 2 for 2.
Staffen with the steal. Just looking for something on the perimeter. Gives it to Warren, to App. Back to Staffen. Staffen another 3. Won't go. Rebound by Warren. Puts it up. Another miss. Grandview comes up with it. Grandview still looking to get their first points tonight. She loses her dribble. Gets it back to the perimeter. Drive, shot. Won't go. Rebound by Staffen once again. Up to Sadie. Back to Staffen. To Warren.
App on the outside, swings it across to Staffen. Staffen drives, goes into the hole, hits 2, and she's on fire already. So now we're looking at 8-0 as St. John still puts on the press. Had a couple steals here. I think the pressure's working, and a turnover as number 21, Katie Terrell, kind of walks with the ball on a pass she wanted to make and then held it and shuffled the feet. Coach for Grandview immediately calls timeout. I'm sure he sees the impending danger of the full court press having trouble on him as they take out 8-0 with a number of turnovers here. So I'm sure they're going to try to calm things down and maybe spread things out a little bit and not panic as much with the ball.
Right.
So early signs indicate St. John is going to probably turn up a little bit of their heat on the press and keep that going and be aggressive pushing the ball down the court. They swung it around twice with 2 perimeter shots and then 1 underneath, but it was by the same person. So, hey, you go with what's hot right now.
Yeah, definitely keep looking for her.
Yeah, and Staffen last game yesterday, coming off the second game, did a great job ball handling, especially in that fourth quarter where she burned alone about 3 or 4 minutes, just driving all over the court. In St. John's drought for hitting points. Last night they really struggled to hit their free throws, and luckily, there at the end they hit them. But tonight may be a different story. Maybe they'll get hot.
Yeah.
As Staffen gets the ball, swings it out to Warren. Warren looking inside and throws the ball away. Foul by Grimminger, who jumps on her back trying to get the ball. So ball go to Grandview, listen to me. Grandview, and Grandview enters the ball inside, throws in the middle. Doing a little bit better job here trying to break it, and they break the press. Looking across, and they may have turned it over again, and they did. App gets the steal. Staffen's going to go ahead and drive down the lane. Takes it inside, kicks it out to Warren. Warren shoots the tray, misses, bounces off, and out of bounds. And Grandview will get the ball. So we're getting steals.
Yeah, great defense so far.
Yeah, just need a few more conversions instead of throwing it away. So Grandview has the ball inside, looking to get it over. They do. Grandview drives down the court, then pulls it out. And they're going to look to set up some offense, and they're going to shoot a tray. Number 4, Catherine Wakeland nails it, and Grandview's on the board, 8-3 with 3:20 left in the first quarter. Staffen throws the ball, and it gets deflected out of bounds. And St. John's going to take the ball out on the sideline here. Huck taking the ball out right now, looking up top, gives it to Staffen. Staffen lets the team kind of set up. Warren swings it around to Huck. Huck swings it back to Warren. Warren, good ball fake, shoots it inside to App. App has to power way up. She shoots. shoots, misses. Huck gets a rebound and the putback for 2, and it's 10-3 right now. St. John not taking off the press, still looking to try and make some more turnover magic here as Grandview's getting it over, but not the prettiest.
Yeah.
Another shot inside by Grandview. Rebound by Huck. Huck's going to drive down the court. She pulls up, though, with a little bit of pressure. All right. We've had more problems with this sound on these things than anything else, I tell you. All right, so St. John has a ball up top right now. Send it to the middle. Warren picks it up, swings it to Staffen. Staffen shoots the third tray tonight. Misses, opening up the board. Back to Staffen up top for another tray. She hits it. The Dragons go up 16-3 with 1:15 left in the first quarter. They got the press on right now. Looking to try and pull back. Grandview gets it up. And throws something in the middle, and she jumps. Has a jump ball.
Great job by Staffen.
Returning to the game for the Dragons, number 3, Sadie Heminger.
And, I mean, she's set for it, so why not? You can already tell she's been a little hot on the court. Take a transition from yesterday. Looking around, gets the ball up into the corner. Back out. Send it to the corner. Inside. Inside. Hits the bucket.
The Eagles number 24, Brooke Patterson, her first team foul. Good basket by Corey Staffen. Staffen at the line, shooting 1. Substitution for the Dragons, number 13, Lexi Gorman.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Brooke Patterson. From the Dragons, number 32, Caden Book. Her first team foul. CD Premature. Substitution for the Dragons, number 14, Aaliyah Filer. Kathleen Wakeman. Eagles foul number 24, Will Patterson goes second. First team foul. Sadie Premature line should be 2. Substitutions for the Dragons, number 5, Taylor Beckham, and number 33, Chloe Staffen. Wilson. Catherine Wakeman. Substitutions for the Dragons, number 12, Olive Warner, number 32, Caden Hook, and number 31, Bree Apt. Foul the Dragons, number 31, Bree Apt, her first team foul. Hayden Cook.
Check, check, one. Now the audio's on it. All right, so looking into tonight's game so far, St. Genevieve is ahead 35-13 in the first 2 quarters of play against Grandview. St. Gen coming in with a 4-1 record as Grandview's 1-2. Grandview has dropped their first 2 games of the season against looks like DeSoto and Arcadia Valley. Picked up a win the other night against Oak Ridge, and then comes into St. Gen tonight looking to try and kind of even their record. St. Gen, of course, is 3-1 right now. They won their first 2 games against Pacific and Sullivan, losing to Potosi and winning again to Seckman last night at home. And right now they look like they've got things in tow as they're winning 35-13. Chloe Staffen came out hot in the first half with 3 3-pointers, and then in a 4th one, if you want to count a 2, and then 1 from the line on the foul. St. Gen's doing a good job getting the ball down the court fast, getting steals on the full court press, and swinging the ball around. They're doing a good job keeping the ball out from the inside. They have a little bit better opportunity tonight as they match up pretty well against Seckman as far as size for size go, or I'm sorry, against Grandview, size for size. Seckman, on the other hand, last night had a couple big girls underneath that they had to contend with. So St. Gen using their speed and quickness, and of course the matchup on height now is taking the ball out from the side. And here we go to start the 3rd quarter as it's 35-13. Warren goes out to Huck. Huck swings it back to Warren. Warren looks at Huck. Huck swings it back to Warren and over to Staffen, looking to try to work something to the inside. They throw the ball across the court. Warren fouls, or fakes, dribbles up, shoots, air ball, recovered by Grandview. So Grandview brings the ball down the court as they swing the ball around, trying to find something inside and change the momentum of the game. And there's the first shot for Grandview as they score. And St. Gen wastes no time getting the ball back and bringing it down the court fast. Hands off to Huck. Warren swings it over to Staffen. Staffen back to Warren. Warren goes inside to App. App kicks it up to Staffen, who looks at the tray but pulls it back. Warren pulls it up, shoots, bounces. Good recovery by App, who gets the putback and scores 2, 37-15, as St. Gen now puts on the press. Grandview breaks the press. Good move around, and the shot is missed underneath. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to stay there for Grandview. So if you're tuning in with us, or if you've been with us, we apologize for the audio problem. Seems like every time we turn this program on, something else goes wrong with it. So Grandview takes a shot as they get the ball in. App recovers and pushes down the court to Staffen. Staffen finds Warren. Warren shoots, gets the ball stuffed, and Grandview recovers the ball as St. Gen puts a little pressure on the top. Grandview dribbles down and looks to set up some more offense as they swing the ball underneath on the slant. Kicks it back out to the shooter from the bubble. She drives and looks for the take. Misses. App gets the rebound. Throws it out to Staffen. Staffen brings it in and pulls it out. Swings it back to Grimminger, who shoots from the tray off the rim and recovered and rebounded by Grandview, who slows it down just a little bit. So scores 37-15 as Grandview now starts to try to work the perimeter and find something inside that they can shoot. Tyler, early thoughts now?
Yeah, we've been playing good so far. Been able to convert a lot more on offense than we did last night. Struggled a little bit on that end. The defense came out the same intensity as the night before, and a lot of good things are coming from defense, pushing in transition and getting the ball up the court as quickly as possible.
And giving them some opportunities to get more shots on goal. And turnover by Grimminger as she travels, and that's going to give Grandview back the ball. So with 5:24 left to play in the 3rd quarter, St. Gen with a comfortable lead so far, looking to try and pick up their 5th win of the season as Grandview starts to swing the ball around the perimeter. Sees the inside girl. She turns and shoots. Recovered by Staffen on the rebound. Staffen pushes it to Grimminger. Grimminger tries to get it to App for a quick strike underneath from the block, but it was hit out of bounds. And St. John will try to inbound here and get another shot here. So Staffen inbounds to Huck. Huck swings it up top to Warren. Warren swings it to App. App, nothing inside, gets it back out to the perimeter. Warren, little fake there, and throws the ball out of bounds. So Grandview takes over again. One thing they definitely still need to work on is turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times I think they're just little sloppy, errors that can probably be cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's just, silly travels and little brain farts here and there.
Yeah. As Grandview looks inside, kicks it back out. Number 4 takes a shot at the tray, hits the rim, bounces, recovered by Staffen. Staffen wastes no time to push. Good run up the middle by App. Staffen just goes coast to coast, takes a shot, misses it, and rebounded by Grandview. Grandview brings the ball up. So number 4, Catherine Wakeland, a senior for Grandview, gets the take on the drive to the goal, the basket, scores, and puts 2 on the board, 37-17. And now we're looking at a little bit of transition here by Coach Walk, who calls a timeout. I think trying to get some of her players in who's been sitting there at the table for a little bit. There just hasn't been any fouls or anything right now. So both teams sitting up here right now with no fouls, 37-17, 3:58 left to play. And, looking at, like we said earlier, when you're looking at St. John and their overall, a lot of change, and growth from the team over the years. This senior group has shown progression in their wins since their freshman year. And this year's by far their best out of the gate. Both teams stat-wise coming in tonight. St. John was averaging 42.8 points a game to Grandview's 41.3. St. John's defense, though, has been a little bit stingier, only allowing about 37.8 points a game, where the Grandview Eagles have been allowing 48. So a little upside down on their stats here, and we can see why a little bit. As St. John takes the ball out, gets it to Grimminger. Grimminger swings it back to Huck. Huck looks over the top now to Taylor Beckham, who is in, along with Warner. Huck swings it to Beckham. Beckham looks to Warner. Warner looking inside, swings it back to Beckham. Beckham sends it over to the corner, back to Grimminger. Grimminger swings it back out to Warner, and the ball keeps getting further and further away, it seems like, from the inside. And turnover by Beckham as she tries to throw it across. And number 4 pulls up and bounces, hits the top of the board, comes down. Huck swings it back out to Warner, who's up at the top. Huck trying to look inside to Leah Filer. And Beckham still out on the corner. They're keeping the ball wide, trying to spread out this 2-1-2 defense that they've got now in the zone. Grimminger inside, they pass it to her. She sends it back out to Huck. Huck sends it diagonal to Beckham, who shoots a tray, misses off the rim, rebounded by Grandview, and Grandview seeks to transition back.
Good patience by the Dragons, just unable to connect.
Yeah. And a shot by number 4 of Grandview, Catherine Wakeland, who hits a tray, and that puts them 37-20 as they move within 17 here. Inside pass back to Huck. Huck probably could have taken that shot. Pulls it out to Warner. Warner sends it inside to Filer. Filer tries to get it to Grimminger, and looked like it was going to be a turnover, but ends up being knocked out of bounds by Grandview, and St. John will retain possession as a couple offensive changes here. Staffen comes back in with Warren. Kicks it back out to Filer. Filer to Beckham. Beckham kicks it back into, or tries to kick it back into Staffen. And the ball looks like it was kicked by Grandview, and St. John will retain possession. Gets it back into Staffen here, and they're going to set up the offense.
A couple of sloppy offensive sets.
Yeah. I know they're looking to swing the ball a little bit with a little more precision. Out to Warner. Warner looks inside, doesn't like what she sees, kicks it back to Staffen. Staffen penetrates, kicks it out to Beckham, who sends it to Warner.
Yep.
Cross pass. Staffen goes up, shoots a tray, misses, and rebounded by Warren. Warren goes up to shoot, is fouled by Grandview, and will take a trip to the line for two.
First free throws tonight.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Well, Staffen had one on the three-point conversion first half.
Oh, yeah.
So in 2022, this group, which primarily was the group, their freshman year due to lack of numbers, boasted a record of only 5 and 19. It definitely was a tough year for them. And then following that next year, as they transitioned into sophomores, they almost doubled their wins, 9-15. And last year they came in at 13 and 15. So you can see the progression of wins and the growth that's going there. And now as seniors at 4-1, and if they don't mess up too much tonight, they could be 5-1.
Yeah.
As number 4, Catherine Wakeland for Grandview scores again. So she seems to be their main source of income on the offensive side, as St. John with their perimeter offense right now finds Filer underneath, pass of Beckham, and just misses. Easy shot off the block. Grandview gets the recovery. And so with 47 seconds left in the third quarter, it's 37-22. St. John's defense still in that 2-3 zone, looking to try and double up underneath. And they converge. Number 4 back again, misses the take, gets the rebound, is going to go back up again and hits it too. So number 4 has been definitely, for Grandview, their treasure trove of offense, as Warren swings it back out to Beckham. Beckham diagonal over to Warren, and Warner turns it over to number 4, Wakeland, and Wakeland takes it to the hole and scores another 2. And now we're talking just 11-point difference instead of 20. So not a good quarter for the Dragons overall, as it's 37-26. I would say Coach Walk will probably put in the starters coming into the second half and probably press.
Yeah.
If they score. But we had a little, once again, this the end of the third quarter woes. For whatever reason, we just struggled scoring at with the last 3-4 minutes of the third quarter. And then yesterday that transitioned into almost another 2 or 3 minutes. Seeing what you're seeing, what would you do right now?
I would definitely come out with more intensity in this final quarter and try to put it away early.
Yeah, I agree. Don't hang around. Just go after them.
And the press had been working the whole first half. I would say jump back into it.
Yeah, and, I feel like a lot of times you pull that off once you start with it, and you get more complacent and relaxed because you're not pressing. And that's definitely one of the unfortunate things that happens whenever you kind of let their legs rest a little bit, which I can understand too. They got another game this week, so you don't want to press the whole game and then go in on Thursday worn out. Okay, so St. John has a ball in right now. It's fourth quarter's underway. Huck kicks it back to Warren. Warren looking for App inside. App's just all over the place with two girls underneath her. She swings it. App kicks it back out to Warren, who shoots the tray and bounces and misses. Rebounded by Staffen. Staffen goes up, hits 2, and they're going to get back into their press. So St. John finally converts two, 39-26, as they try to press. Grandview breaks the press real quick and brings the ball down, looking to try and find their open man, Wakeland, who's got the ball now, and we'll see what she does. They definitely are trying to work her into the equation somewhere. Kick it out to number 20 at the top and throw it inside to 32. She steps out. Wakeland gets the ball again and sets it up, throws it inside, tries to get another quick layup for Wakeland, but pass is deflected and then hit. Looked like it was just a ball I hit out of bounds off the girl, so Grandview retains the ball, inbounds, tries to get it back to Wakeland. She has it up top, steps around, and she's working inside to number 32, who shoots and misses. Rebounded by App. App dishes it over to Staffen, who's driving, pulls it out real quick, looks back inside. Grimminger looks inside to App. App's got the opportunity, hits it, and there's 2 points there, and now we're back up to 41-26. So great ball movement there. Good pass to number 24. He looks like she's going to try and take it to the hole, and looks like a push on St. John, so that's going to be a foul. St. John's second foul of the quarter.
Good job by Grimminger getting it to Ab, knowing she had a smaller defender on her.
Yeah, little mismatch.
Just able to take advantage.
Wakeland gets the ball, takes a shot, misses, and Huck comes up with it. She pushes it down the court. She pulls up, gives it to App underneath. App swings it to the corner to Staffen. Staffen bounces it. Rebound by Huck. Huck misses, and it goes to App. App goes to shoot, gets fouled on the shot, and she's going to go to the line for two. So a lot of opportunities shooting at the basket, just not going in. So let's see how our free throws tonight go. First one's in. You know, it's always funny because when you're relaxed, you hit them so much easier, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
App shoots her second shot, and it goes in. St. John will stay in the press and look to try and get a turnover here. Up to 4. And Grandview brings it over. Lots of hot pursuit, and it's turned over to Huck. Huck drives down the court, pulls up, and swings it over to Staffen. Staffen looking to shoot, just not a good pass for it. Swings it back to Warren. Warren goes to Huck, looking at App underneath, and almost stolen there. Huck gets the ball back. She makes a ball move inside, passes it out to Grimminger. Grimminger swings it to Staffen. Staffen back over to Warren at the top of the key. Gets it back to Staffen again, who gives it a look, and Grimminger's going to shoot the tray, miss. Rebound by Huck, who goes up hard and scores. 2 more points for St. John. So St. John putting some points on the board here on some putbacks that they're getting underneath.
Great job attacking the glass and getting extra possessions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Something we didn't see a lot of last night. It was like a one and done, you know, and tonight, you know, I don't know if it's because we're a little more aggressive with this team or if it was just harder inside against the team yesterday against Seckman, but St. John's definitely made some improvements underneath tonight. Grandview swinging it around, trying to find something inside, gives it to 23, turns it over, and Huck pushes the ball up to Grimminger. Grimminger back to Staffen, who shoots the tray, nails it, and 3 points for St. John as they go up 48-26 with 4 minutes and 42 seconds left. And now we're starting to see a little bit of a change here. Foul by Staffen, or no, it looks like it's just an out-of-bounds defensive play. So Grandview's going to retain the ball on outside as Huck and Grimminger get some relief time as Warner and Beckham come in. St. John's still pressing here, looking to try and get a trap. They got the trap. Maybe they might get the steal, and timeout called by Grandview. So good use of timeout there.
Yeah.
So St. John definitely up in their ante in this fourth quarter, 48-26 with 4:29 left to play. And definitely in full control of this game, it seems like. Looking ahead here, St. John on Thursday will travel to West County and play. And then their next action will be on Monday, the 16th, against Arcadia Valley. They won't have another home game until next week on Thursday, where they will host Kingston, where the varsity will play the first game, and then 2 quarters will be played by JV. So you're seeing a lot of that this year and really in the last couple of years due to the lack of numbers right now that a lot of teams are struggling with trying to find players to play in certain sports right now. Basketball's one of them.
Yep.
St. John comes out of the timeout, ready to roll as they set into their defense. And Grandview looking to try and stemmy the flow of points here and convert a few of their own. And Grandview brings the ball in as they look to the perimeter, try and find something. Shot is off the board by Amelia Nalik for 2 points, and St. John brings the ball in real quick. Staffen picks the ball up, sends it to the corner, over to Beckham. Beckham looking at Warren. Warren back to Staffen. Staffen over to Warner. Staffen back to Warner. Inside to App. App take 2 off the board and 2 points back down again. So good ball movement and, good posting up against her.
Good finish.
Yeah. Oh.
Strong finish.
Kicked ball by Warner. That's going to go to Grandview as they take the ball out. And 3 substitutions here as Filer comes in and Huck and Grimminger giving App and Staffen and Warren a little breathing time with 3:47 left to play, 50-28. And Grandview retains possession. Grandview turns the ball over, and Beckham brings the ball down the court looking at players, throws it to Huck. Huck dribbles over back to Beckham, who then is going to look at her diagonals, sends it to Grimminger. Grimminger back out to Beckham. Beckham over to Huck, and Huck sends it to Warner, looking underneath the Filer. I think it's there. She just didn't send it. But it's got to be bang, bang,
Right.
So St. John taking the ball out on a tip ball out of bounds and gets the ball into Beckham. Beckham swings it over to the left. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Grandview, and St. John will inbound again. So with 3:13 left to play, 50-28 right now. St. John well in control here, looking to inbound. Huck sends it out to Beckham. Beckham bobbles it a little bit, gets control again, and she sets up on the left side. Top of the key, sends a diagonal into Warner. Warner swings it back out to Huck. Huck goes a diagonal over to Grimminger, back to Beckham. Beckham tried to drive, but stays up at the top of the key. And St. John's definitely slowing the pace down. They're being very patient. She sends it to Grimminger on the side. Grimminger shoots a tray, misses. Grandview recovers and slowly brings the ball up. With 2:42 left to play, looks like Coach Walk's going to clean out the bench here and bring in some reserves to give her starters a little breathing room for Thursday night's game. Oh, absolutely. There's something to be said about pressing the whole game and then, getting tired.
Yeah.
So Grandview works the ball inside, gets the shot, misses. Grandview recovers, but is stuffed by Filer, who gets the turnover, dishes it out to Huck. Huck brings it down, throws it to Warner. Warner can shoot it, but elects to throw it underneath and gets a turnover here as Grimminger gets a foul.
It's got to either be a shot or a quick drive.
Actually, it was a foul on Grimminger, not her fouling. So all the starters are pulled out as looks like the JV come in and get a little varsity playing time on the court with 2 minutes left.
Oh, they thought they were on offense for a second.
It certainly seemed like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So St. John's still stays in the 2-3 zone as they're trying to work inside. Shot made by number 2, Amelia Nalik, as St. John brings the ball down. Beckham tries to send a diagonal over to Goodwin. Intercepted by number 4, Catherine Wakeland, who takes it, converts 2, And St. John kicks the ball back in, so now it's 50-32. Beckham bringing the ball down kind of slows the pace a little bit. Looking to throw a diagonal. Steps up, throws it over. Hit around a little bit. Goodwin throws the ball to Filer. And converted over. 2 points for St. John, 52-32 with 1:05 left. Tyler, any thoughts at this juncture?
Yeah, very good job by the girls tonight. Getting a lot of good shots, especially in transition, able to push the ball off good defense in the 2-2.
Yeah.
One press. A majority of our points came from pushing the ball and getting early looks in the offense, not letting the defense have time to set up.
And, you know, going down the stretch here, playing some stronger competition, which they are going to coming up here, you know, pretty soon, especially when you're talking about West County. That'll probably give them a little bit, and so will Arcadia. Then you get into the Park Hills tournament.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have no idea where they're going to come ranked at, you know, by the time they pick the seeds. I'd say if St. John wins this week and wins next week and they go in to pick seeds, they should be a pretty high seed going into the tournament with just one loss, which is something they haven't experienced, I think, yet. And so it's got to be exciting for them, and it definitely makes for a better season, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As far as
just the overall better start than what they've ever had.
yeah, I mean you can't ask for more. I mean that just shows the growth. But hopefully, you know, they'll. With games like this right now, they can get the kinks out of some of their efforts, learning how to trap and transition and finding people underneath and throwing their diagonal passes and
just making the right read.
Absolutely, and being smart with their fouls.
Yeah.
Pass underneath to Haynes, takes 2, and 5 seconds left. Vivian Haynes scores, and that's going to be it for the game tonight. So final score, 56-33. St. John handily handles the Grandview Eagles as Coach Walk picks up her 5th win of the season already. Yeah. So great job, and hats off to St. John's start. For us, catch us tomorrow as we pick up wrestling, as Festus comes to visit the St. John Dragons. Game or start time for wrestling is at 6 o'clock, and you know, the wrestlers have been pretty successful so far, as our last one was against Park Hills. Come out and check us out, or, you know, catch us on TV if you want. Yeah. Our next wrestling match after that is not going to be until February until their senior night, and that's going to be in February 5th. So next week, if you're into basketball and you want to see us, we're going to have a game on the boys have their first home game coming up here, and that's going to be against Jefferson R7 on December 17th. That's on Tuesday, and then we will come back again next week on Thursday with Kingston to pick up the girls' 3rd home game of the season. So catch up with us, and maybe we'll get our audio correct for once every time we open this program up. Kyler, appreciate you showing up as always, and I'll probably not see you tomorrow, but I'll see you next week on the broadcast, buddy. I'll see you in class tomorrow, that's for sure. But we'll work the game together next week. I got Chloe tomorrow. So, and this is St. John Broadcast signing off. Have a good evening.